Hi. Hello, beauty humans. This is your overlord speaking. How are you doing today? Hey gang, what's up? Hi Henry, hi Ran, hi everyone. What do I have to say? I don't know what I have to say. I don't know what I want to talk about. Hi Amber!
Nakar just redeemed hydrate.
Wait, I have to actually grab my water bottle. It's not here. It's over there at my bedside table. Cursed. Here it is. Hydrate. And I stretched by consequence of having to get up off of my chair. Actually been sitting in the fetal position all day. Like a little beta chud. Hello. This is not an April Fool's. I don't like April Fools. I don't like April Fools because I am stupid every day. Why should everyone else get to cosplay my identity one time out of the year? I don't know if I'm in the best mood to stream today. Stretch properly. Okay. There, I popped both my shoulders. Is that what you wanted? You're not stupid. Science says otherwise. I don't know if I'm in the best mood to stream. Because I'm kind of just sad and tired, which is probably not the best mood to do anything. But I was also lonely. I don't want to be lonely. I can tell you guys about something that happened yesterday, though. I can tell you guys, yesterday, roommate made dinner. And it was like... I sat down to eat. And it was like a stew, and then there was like not like a stew, not like a soupy stew, like the creamy kind of stew, like, you know, like maybe like a cream. Oh, it was food, and something on April Fool's truly a Greek tragedy. It is. Sorry, your jester is depressed. Forgive me. They gave me the food, and there was like no carb, and I was like, where are the carbs? Where are the carbs? And this motherfucker, that ass, said to me, looked me in the eyes and said to me, there's pumpkin right there. What do you mean? What do you mean there's pumpkin right there? That's not a fucking car. Where's my mihang? Where's my shirogohan? Where's my fucking noodle? Where's my pasta? Where's my bread? What do you mean there's a there's squash right there. What the fuck, dude? That's a vegetable. That's a vegetable, bitch. They've tried to pull this shit before, where they're like, "Oh, it's cauliflower rice." I didn't talk to my roommate for a couple days after that one. The cauliflower rice one was like unacceptable. you're not allowed to call anything that isn't rice rice. I love rice. I was pissed. Like, it was yummy. Like, I took a bite of it and I was like, oh, yummy stew. There's probably, like, potatoes underneath this, or some bread on the side. But then I started eating and the bread did not come, and there were no potatoes, and I was like, where are the carbs in this? It's like, oh, there's squash in it. That's a vegetable. I don't know. I made him we have this really nice loaf of sourdough in the freezer. And I made roommate put some slices of sourdough in the toaster for me as an apology. Hello, Nemo. How's the vamp on the Empress doing today? Your bunpire is roughing it a little bit, but it's okay. It's okay. It won't last too long. Man, they like crashed out on me yesterday because of the fucking squash as a car. My ass. It's fucking 10 lashings next time. But I got some sourdough with my stew and it was quite yummy. I like stew with bread. I don't like stew with rice. I don't like liquids with rice. You know what I mean? Like if it's on the side and they're separate and they're not touching, it's okay. If it's like white rice and then maybe you have like some braised whatever the fuck in a separate bowl, but I don't like it when they touch. I'm autistic. I have very specific requirements about food, but like the carb is my favorite part, so it's not being there is a personal insult. Oh, you know what I want to try? I've tried, I think, almost every carb in the world, but I have not tried fufu. I think that's what it's called, right? The African, like, dough they eat with stews. Fufu? I have not tried that. I've not tried that. I want to though, because it looks like it has fun texture. I used to love eating raw dough. Well, I still love eating raw dough. My mom sometimes was making. We have this thing that's like in between an empanada and a pierogi. Called risol. And sometimes my mom makes them from scratch, rarely, and it's like you make the dough by cooking flour and water in a big pot for a long time, and then you like roll it out. So it's literally just cooked flour in salt, and I fucking love eating that shit raw. And my mom is like, "You're eating my dough, I'm not gonna be able to roll it out." I'm like, yum, 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 yum. I'm going to see my mom next weekend, Easter weekend. I'm gonna go see her. I'm gonna spend Easter with my mom. Because Easter's gonna be at her house. Hi, Tufak! I try not to stick to foods. I'm excited, one food item at a time. I just don't like it. I don't like it when, like, sauces touch the rice. I don't like liquids in my rice. Tifa, congrats on your lobotomy. I hope it really helped. I hope you got everything you wanted out of it. Oh yeah, for the second time, someone has verbally lashed me in Overwatch, only to then friend me to apologize. I wasn't even in ranked, so I don't know what the fuck this guy was on. I was playing quick play in between, like as a little break from work. So I've been just working like a dog all day. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna hop in a quick round of quick play. And this guy started flaming me for playing tank because we lost. But I got dropped in halfway through the game. Like, literally, the game was halfway done by the time I got dropped into it. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know who the fuck, what the fuck was happening there, but... Just another day in Overwatch. You motherfuckers need to stop blaming your tanks for everything. If you wanna solve the fucking tank issue in Overwatch and no one wants to play it, that's because everyone blames the tank for everything. It's not my fault your mommy and daddy don't love each other anymore. I cannot fix your parents' marriage. I can only do my best. Divorce happens. It's not your tank's fault. I can promise you that. But I think I'm gonna play Overwatch mostly off stream until I actually gonna try to get quite good at it. My dude, 9797, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Never Top Album at time here, because there's no way I'll on her forever. Hi, welcome in. I'm gonna try to get good at it off stream, and then I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna be playing like a diamond. In 10 years. And then we'll be able to have like actually good Overwatch streams, but in like 10 years. I haven't played Project even in a while. I have not had time for anything. I feel like a husk of a person because I have not had time for anything that is not work and school and work and school and work and school and work and school and school and work and work and school and school and work and work and school and school and work. I'm suffering from success because my commissions are popping off really hard. At a time in my life where I have an internship. But I also have to work a lot for it. But I'm doing pretty fun things on my internship. What did I do? So I'm interning at like a non-profit, and they want to do like a post for every like significant day of the year. Like if it's like International Theater Day, International Peace Day, International this, International that. They want to do social media posts for those, and I've been doing the illustrations for the social media posts. I've been drawing a lot of pretty generic things. and then after that, I drew the cover for like a little kid's passport thing. It's not a real passport. It's something that they can get stamped whenever they come whenever they go to watch an art show, an art gallery exhibition. That's the thing I did for the daily body was visual. I designed the cover for it. I put a bunch of funky little recreations of popular paintings on it. And I drew a little cat guy. That's cute. What else did I do? Oh, I'm working on a coloring book with all of the traditional garb of the area. Also, that's also something that they're having me work on. So, I mostly work on educational materials for kids that come to the gallery on field trips and stuff. That's what I do at my internship, and then I come home and I draw gar vomit for money. Life is very bizarre right now. Life is very bizarre right now. Because I'm never beating the allegations, bro. The place and the non-profit I'm interning at, there's a lot of field trips, but also they've now started a new program where we kind of take the field trips to the schools instead. Like, we come in not me. They go to schools to teach about art and culture and stuff. And they brought it up to me. Like, oh, do you want to come teach third graders about art? And I thought of my digital footprint, and I told them, I'm not too great with kids. I'm not too great with kids. I'm not too great with kids, sorry. Sorry, gang, I'm not too great with them. Yeah, no, I got nothing. I don't really know, what they expect of me. I don't want to be that person, like, no, this is beneath me, because it's not like that whatsoever. I really enjoy the work I'm doing at my internship, but I don't think like, imagine some way, somehow, it leaks that, I, nemuri bun, am a nemuri bun, and then because I do artist alley stuff, you know. I have tables at artist alleys a couple times now, and you know, my stuff is all linked. So I really don't want a parent to stumble onto my online art stuff and then also see me in their third graders classroom. That would be very bad. I don't kind of paranoid, like, what are the odds, but I would prefer if the odds were 0. For my own personal peace of mind, it would be better if the odds remained at 0. Last artist alley event I did, there were actually a lot of kids there. Kids these days are really into tabletop role-playing games. What the heck? Hi, Nas! Thank you, I hope you're having a good day. What was I saying? Kids these days are really into TTRPGs. Come back for D&D. I don't know if they're playing D&D, that's the thing. I think that kids like Pathfinder. It's Pathfinder that was called, right? Yeah, I I think the kids these days are really into Pathfinder, if I'm not mistaken. But you know, Stranger Things was really popular, and they were on and on about D&D, and then there's also the D&D movie, and you know, TTRPGs are really popular right now, which is good. It's fun. Oh, shit, is that my phone? That's my phone. Hold on. Sorry, gang. That was my mom asking me what time I was coming on Easter. Sorry. That was my mom wanting to know details about Easter. Hi, my name is Random. Sorry about that. Yeah, it was my mom. She was like, "So you're coming?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going to Easter." Is your cousin coming? I don't know. Well, you should ask your cousin. Okay. I say hello to Mona for us. I'll say hi to her when I go visit for Easter. My cousin coming? I don't know. Sometimes my cousin drives me. That's why she's asking. But I didn't really communicate with cousin yet. I might have to communicate with cousin because I don't know if there's like if the trains are happening on Easter Sunday. Translation, bring your cousin. Question is which cousin? Oh, I have over 60 now, so that's a harder question than you may think. I'm assuming she means the cousin that usually drives me places. Hello, welcome in. Welcome in for the very first time. The straggling of the 60. We're kind of all scattered though. My cousins are all scattered across like the country and also places of Europe. I have cousins in Switzerland and in Luxembourg, and in Bangladesh. Should I follow or not? Hey, that's a battle you have to fight with yourself. I think you should. a really funny thing happens if you follow. Also, in the GH, hi! Thank you for the day that is unusual. Yeah, something really funny happens if you follow. But I'm not gonna tell you what. So let me know when you make that decision. I guess the alarm will go off if you decide. I guess I'll know eventually. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit my mom for Easter. I didn't do anything for April Fools because I don't like April Fools. I do not care about Pokopia except for the part where Bulbasaur talks like a Gyaru, and it's really fun. I did not give a shit about Pokopia, and then I heard Bulbasaur talking, or like rather read Bulbasaur talking, and Bulbasaur was like, "Antisocial, connection." Magic. And I was like, she's literally me. Bulbasaur is my starter Pokemon too, by the way. Back when I played Leaf Green, I named my Bulbasaur, Cutie. I named my Bulbasaur Cutie. Hi, Sausage. Sausage has been so clingy lately. It's because I was away for so much, isn't it? My bestie, I'm so sorry. My cat Sausage actively trying to climb me as we speak. That's not disruptive whatsoever. I don't think I ever picked Bulbasaur as a star before. What? It's the best one. Does Bulbasaur sound like an actual Gyaru Pokopia? In the Japanese version, the written dialogue is very Gyaru-poi. Bulbasaur says "uchi" and goes "meccha yabakunai." 草とかちゃんマジ好きやん. It's very Gyaru coded. Does he look like a sausage? That's a great question, Sunix. He used to look more sausagey, but he still stretches very long. So, he used to be very long, but like not big. So that's why we named him Sausage. But then he grew into his length. He is a grower. And he's Builta. I don't see anything, and I haven't scammeth. There was no follow. Brother didn't follow. And is mad that nothing happened. Brother did not hit the follow button, and then nothing happened. Call that a skill issue where I'm from. Are you followed? I mean, I sure hope it does show up to every stream. Maybe I should follow, maybe. You cannot fool me. It's 1st of April. I don't believe in April Fools. I mentioned this earlier. I don't believe in April Fools because I am stupid every day of the year. So why would today be any different? Also, I am already dreading all of the... when the Americans wake up... all of them, the American VTubers are gonna be like, I'm graduating, haha, April Fools, and I'm gonna be like, don't. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I don't respect that. Twin, I'm glad I'm not alone. Thank you for the YouTube chat headbutt and the typed headbutt. Thank you. So you're coming from St. Patty's Day on an atomic level wedgie and it still hurts? Who fucking gave you a wedgie? What in the fuck? What in the American coming of age movie Underdog? Also, it's always, I find that, like, people don't know how to not be mean-spirited in a way on April Fools. It's always, like, picking on the little guys. You know what I mean? It'll be like, oh, obscure show that you've been obsessed with for the past 5 years announces, like, we're gonna get a movie! And you're like, oh, and then, haha, April Fools, didn't check the date. It's actually the 1st of April right now. And I'm sitting here in my European ass being like, it's April 2nd, actually. I'm tired. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. The Americans are always late to April Fools. They ruin everything. Okay, you need to stop making bread on my arm because you are stabbing me repeatedly. You really need your claws trimmed, bro. Since a rant incoming. Yeah, it's always like, oh, you remember this, like, indie game, that you love, but you never get to, like, it never went past fucking beta. We're announcing an official release. Haha, just kidding. It's April 1st. Okay. I remember, I think it was The Sims one year that was like, hey, you guys remember the pack you've all been begging for? We decided to make it. Haha, April Fools. It's actually, obvious money grab collab. I should be allowed arson. A little bit of arson. As a treat. You know, just for situations like this. I should be allowed to set the headquarters of some companies on fire. Help me! It was awesome for a Minecraft player. Yeah, I love April Fools as a Minecraft player. You get an actually good feature that then gets removed the next day. April Fools is awesome as a Minecraft player for sure. Sounds so tired, it's spreading to me. Yes, I'm actually more than a blood vampire. I'm an energy vampire. You're growing weaker and I'm growing stronger. I'm fueling my own rage while siphoning all your energy. But it's okay because if you subscribe, you can get some nemuri back. It's one of the perks of being subbed to Nemuri Bond is that you get a little bit of your nemuri back. You can get a nemu bean from time to time. I saw I want to get done by the first, so this morning was done. Afterwards, the child said no, it's full strength. See, people are just fucking unprofessional. People are just fucking unprofessional. Is that why I've gotten, like, no replies from my commissioners all day? Do they think I'm, like, pranking them? Because I actually, for the first time in a while, I got a lot of work done on all my commissions. I'm suffering from success where fucking all my commissions have decided to come in at the same time. And I messaged everyone like, hey, here's an update, let me know what you think, because I need feedback before proceeding. And then no one replied to me. Is everyone staying off of their fucking messages so they don't get pranked? Yo, can you move a bit? I want to see the machine. Okay. There, did you get a good look at the contraption? I actually slid down in my chair for that. Hi, Power! Take my energy more, I need sleep. I have ASMR audios on my YouTube if you need some help getting to sleep. They might give you nightmares though. You've been warned. See, that's another thing. I've been wanting to film this ASMR video for a while now. Or rather say ASMR audio. I don't have time. Every day that I'm not in my internship, I'm working on commissions. I woke up early to that. I woke up early today on my day off of internship to work on commissions, and I worked all day, and I'm tired. I'm tired. What kind of young internet machine is that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's my humidifier. I'm a 3D printed bunny. I'm 2D though. Where's the third dimension? Are you calling me fat? Your Vtuber is so fat she became 3D. That is a joke. I'm not fat. Actually, I've been like really busy and stressed. I've lost weight. I cannot lose weight. I have to gain weight. It's so annoying. I need to gain 2 kilos so that I can give blood. It sucks. It sucks so bad, you know. Actually, it's gonna be kind of easy because I'm going to my mom for Easter, so I can gain 2 kilos on Easter Sunday. I believe in my ability to annihilate the dessert table to a degree that has been previously unseen. But yeah, you need to be 50 kilos to donate blood. And I just dipped below that this week, and I can't have that. Can't have that, bro. Can't have that. It's because I didn't have my almonds. It's because I didn't have my freaking almonds. I couldn't find my almonds, so I didn't eat while I was at my internship. Because I couldn't find my almonds. How much killers and punishing tips and tricks I got mentioned. Nah, it's okay. I'm pretty well seasoned at controlling my weight. It's just like stress related. I take it very physically. Like I react to stress very physically. So like I will be unable to like physically relax. Like my random muscles will be like tight and like clenched and shit. That's why I have to take really strong muscle relaxants to sleep. But stress affects me very physically. A very psychosomatic reaction to anxiety. So because I had a really stressful week and then now I'm very busy again, I start to lose weight. And again, I could have never heard of that before. I take muscle relaxants to sleep. Yeah. It's not just a muscle relaxant. I take clonazepam. To sleep. And one of the side effects is muscle weakness, which is how it helps me. It's actually a seizure medication. I don't have seizures, but it's just I have really bad anxiety. Do nutrition cease without them? Yes, I will go through benzo withdrawal if I stop taking them, and if I stop taking them suddenly, yes. I couldn't imagine being away. I can't find me able to not lift or carry. Yeah, no, like, muscle weakness, it's not even about picking up stuff. Like, I had to carry some heavy stuff, like, last week. Or, like, was it early? It was last week. It's still early week. It was last week. And I can do it. But the moment I stop doing it, I can't lift my arms. Because they've been in, like, if I exert a muscle, then it, like, forcibly relaxes for a period of time. But the worst part of it is not even not being able to lift or carry things, is that my legs will randomly not, hold up my body weight anymore. So I fall a lot. It causes, like, balance issues, and I fall a lot. My knees just buckle, and I fall. Can you carry me? I'm 372 kilograms overweight? Dude. I'm 48 kilos. I don't think that's, like, physically possible. I'm not trying to fat shame you, but, like, if you hit 400 kilograms, I will be, like, 10% of your weight. Which I'm not saying you will, and I'm not saying you should, and I'm not saying that's a good or bad thing. I just think that, like, all I'm saying is that I don't think it's physically possible for a 40-kilogram person to lift 10 times their body weight. I'm not an ant. I'm not an ant. I cannot lift multiple times my body weight. I gave my cousin a piggyback ride the other day for like 2 seconds and it nearly killed me. And my cousin is like 60 kilos. I'm not an ant. I can't lift multiple times my body weight. I'm so sorry. I'll bulk up. I'll hit the fucking weight. I'll try. I'll hit the bench press. I do need to get back to like my little strength building exercises, so trying to build some core strength and some leg strength so I stop falling. I can't even run anymore. You guys know I used to go on the occasional little baby run. I can't run anymore. I will fall. This medication is brutal. Next cosplay is a buff ant. Next cosplay is actually Shizuka from Takopi. Takopi's original sin. I've been practicing my special effects makeup skills for that. So that's gonna be the next cosplay. I'm also gonna go look at glasses on Friday. By the way. I'm gonna check out if I can get some new glasses, because this prescription is not strong enough anymore. And at first it was just like inconvenient, and I couldn't read stuff like ingredient labels and stuff, but now I've started to get like headaches, so it's time to get new glasses. Alright, eyes nerf. Yeah, I have the 3 S's. I got asthma, Asperger's, and astigmatism. Asperger's is not a diagnosis anymore, it's just the autism spectrum, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, technically. Hans Asperger was Nazi. He was. But, yeah, I can't see. The glasses on my model are not decorative. They're a representation of my real life inability to, get a clue. I'm blind. Astigmatism is when you're not nearsighted or farsighted. Is when you're just blurry all the time. By the way, because there was some confusion last time. Is blurry all the time? Is blurry up close? Is blurry far away? Is blurry everywhere? Is blurry here, blurry there, blurry everywhere? Thank you. I have every debuff. It feels like. Can't breathe, can't see, can't walk. Can't make eye contact. I'm essentially like, I'm a frail Victorian child after a bout of consumption. Draws nicely though. Talented Victorian child. Talented Victorian child, what can I say? I need to get back into books. Sorry, I think of Victorian children and I think of beautiful libraries for some reason. I think because I started thinking of like manners, you know, like beautiful manners with their in-house libraries. And I want to read more books. I want to get through all the classics. I want to read Fahrenheit 451. Etc. I need to get like a list of all the freaking classics and I'll read through them. I'll freaking blast through them. When would I have time to read them? Add that to the list of things that I will do once I have free time. Maybe I'll take the book with me on vacation. when I go on vacation in July for a week, in between getting wasted on the street with my friends, I can read a book. I can read a book. Okay, plan what you're gonna do. So one of my friends is a teacher, and he got placed in this nice little town in the south that's known for its beaches. So he has an apartment there, and he said, "Yo, I got extra room. Why don't a couple of our like high school friends have a big reunion, and you can all crash here and have a nice little beach vacay for a week or so?" And I was like, "Oh hell yeah. Oh fuck yes. Let me in." I don't even like the beach. I like swimming. I really like swimming. But I don't even like the beach that much. To be real with you, I hate sand. I hate the sand. I fucking hate the sand. I hate the sand. Fucking hate sand. It gets all up in your butt crack. I hate it. What I do like is vacations. You know what? I can predict it now. It's the second vacation starts, I'm gonna like be like, finally, I don't have to do anything. Man, I wish I was drawing. This always happens. When I took Christmas break also, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna think about work. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna spend some time with my family. They're very kind. They have a bunch of cakes that they ordered for me because they're amazing, great. I love my auntie so much. Spend some time with the cousins. We're gonna watch freaking the Terrifier Christmas special. It's gonna be vibes. And then I got there, and then my drawing hand started twitching. Like, Jesse, I need to draw. Jesse, I need to draw. Wait, Froggy, hi, welcome in. Do you know a lot about the blood? Somewhat. I know a lot about giving blood. You should give blood, by the way, especially during the holiday seasons, because your local blood banks run really low during the holiday seasons because everyone is commuting to go see their families, so a lot more accidents happen. So if you are able to give blood, you should do it during the holidays especially. Why do I know so much about blood? Well, it's not because I'm a bunpire who would very much like a little bit of your blood. It's because I'm B negative. That's my blood type. You can look up the personality. The personality of blood types as a little fun little like horoscope adjacent thing. But my mother is also B negative, and she's been giving blood for a very long time. Because B negative is a rare blood type, we actually get a lot of requests from the blood banks to give blood. She gave blood, and then once I was old enough, I started giving blood, and it's so rare to find B negative donors, but it's very needed in blood banks to have a good supply of B neg. So I try to give blood when I can. All you have to do is be at least 50 kilograms and in good health. As long as you don't have anything contagious, you can give blood. You should give blood. It's very easy. It takes like 30 minutes tops. And also they give you a little treat. If you go give blood, they usually give you like cookies or coffee or like a little snack or sandwich. So if you ever want a snack, you should find your local blood drive. Is giving plasma good too? The thing about giving blood is that when you give blood, when you give whole blood, they can do whatever they need with it. If they have a surplus of your blood type, they will turn your whole blood into platelets and plasma. And if they have a shortage, they'll just use your whole blood as is. So you give the blood bank versatility. So I got paid for blood donation. Just not in my country. Maybe in America. Maybe in America they pay you. But in my country, and I think most of Europe, it's illegal to offer or receive monetary compensation for body parts of any kind. Because, you know, we don't want to live in a society where poor people are encouraged to give up their kidneys for money. You know? Why is give blood? It's always a good time. They give you breakfast or like a snack. They always have a little treat for you. The nurses and the doctors are very kind. And in my country, at least, you get a text afterwards. If the blood you donated is used in a transfusion, you get a little text. It goes, "You saved a life today. Congratulations. Thank you for giving blood." And because I have a rare blood type, I get those quite often after giving blood. And I like getting those. "You saved a life today. Good. I've earned my keep." Also, your local bonfires might need a little treat. Is B negative the type that works with all other types? No, you're thinking of O neg. O negative is the universal donor, but it's not the rarest. AB negative is the rarest. And then B negative is like the second rarest. 1.5% to 3% of the population. Excuse me. And that's what makes B negative different. It's just uncommon. So there's always a shortage of it. Because you think of all the people get hurt all the time, right? But people don't give blood all the time, you know? There's a lot more people who need blood than people who give blood. So even if it's like only 1 to 3% of the population have B negative, a lot more of those 1 to 3% are going to get hurt rather than give blood. I'm trying to turn the tables a little bit. In case I ever need some B negative, you know? In case I ever needed. If To see people not in calculation. Yeah, I'm a little bit of a superhero. Nah, I just sit in a chair and eat cookies. I just sit in a chair and eat cookies. That's it. Is like something positive for your body that you give blood? I mean, the cookies I get for giving blood are pretty positive for my body. At least for my mouth. It's just something you do. It's like good for the society. You know? It's good for society. If you're generous with your resources. Is that machine thing behind you? Oh, that one right there? That one? Don't worry about it. Don't worry, that's the contraption. We just keep it, just in case. We just keep it just in case. Is that the anime girl laser machine? It's just, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Also, don't worry about any of the text, behind me or anything like that. Don't think about it too much. You just, items on the platform may become what, so just do it. Just don't worry about it. It doesn't rip her in half, it just skins her. It's different. Hypothetically, theoretically. Theoretically, don't worry about it. Moving on. Go next. Oh yeah. I introduced one of my professors to the wonders of being able to comment on a Google Doc. She was like, yeah, you should just send me the Word document and I'll write in it in a different color the corrections I think you should do. Otherwise and I was like, why don't we just have a Google Doc that you have permissions to comment on, and then you can see whenever you can have access to whatever, whenever I'm writing in it, you can see. You can see. Yep. She's like, damn, you can do that? You can do that. The wonders of technology never cease to amaze, do they? As the bound to become undepressed, you just gotta wait it out. I'm afraid that the depression is the default. And it's we're kind of hard locked onto depression. Maybe one day it'll be different, but as it stands, we're kind of hard stuck on being depressed. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. It's not your fault. Or is it? Is it your fault? No, I just have chemical imbalance in the brain. I'm also overworked. That doesn't help. Being overworked does not help. There's nothing you can do about it except tank it. I've also been experiencing quite a bit of existential dread. Do you ever do you ever just sit and ponder the orb? Sorry, I'm not making any sense at the moment. Which is really funny to me. And only me. Funny to me and only me, to be nonsensical, but, I am sitting pondering, the fact that I don't know anything about anything. Well, yeah. And that's a little difficult to come to terms with. Maybe drug marketing would help. We're already drug maxed. We are already drug maxed. If we take any more drugs, or my heart will give out. If we take any more drugs, my heart will not go on. I'm actually precisely to get the brain vaccine. Yes! Yes! We're already taking it. It's already, I've been on meds for as long as I remember. I've been on meds for like 10 years. It helps a lot. It does. It's just, you know, it's not well, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a miracle cure, you know? The meds help, they do not fix it. You kind of have to fix it yourself with the help of the meds. It's how it works. Yeah, I think that's as eloquently as I can put it. Like, if I'm unmedicated, I don't sleep. And I have panic attacks constantly, and I can't function, and is really bad. Real bad vibes, don't recommend. Don't bother! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Utopia. Hope you enjoy your time here, because there's no alien there forever. Forever. Mining. So, it's the difference between being, like, impossible Impossible to live. Seeing a Vtuber so innocent fills you with determination. No one tell him. No one tell him. Keep up the illusion, gang. Hyena. Wait. Wow, that vocal went crazy style. What the fuck? I was cooking with that one. Alright, we're going to just chatting or something and just yapping and yipping and woof. Etc. I might do something else at some point, but for now we're just mucho texto. Eventually we will find ourselves doing something else probably. This is just something cool or fun. I want a cosplay contest. I already told you about it. What else did I fucking do? Actually, it has quite a lot of updates, but I seem to be blanking. I need to buy summer clothes. Oh my god! Okay, I do have an update. The situation has gotten worse. The vampire rumors at my internship have gotten worse. I'm gonna crash out. So let me catch up any new people. I've been accused of being a vampire since middle school. Now, while I am your bunpire, back in middle school, your bunpire was very into Twilight. And also very much an indoor kind of kid, so I was very pale. And I had weird eating habits. I used to eat lunch by myself and then join my friends after eating, because I didn't like eating in front of other people. Just a weird thing. Just another one of my fucking schizos. So people started accusing me of being a vampire, and then in middle school, someone was taking pictures, like, they were taking selfies, and I was, I guess, behind the people that were taking selfies, and I was moving, because I was just passing through, and, apparently, when the picture took, it was like, I was like distorted in it, and it looked like I was fading, so that only fed the fucking vampire rumors, and I've been accused of being a vampire ever since fucking middle school. But then I changed schools to high school, and none of my middle school, classmates, or like none of the people in my middle school went to my high school, so I thought I was safe. And then I started getting called a vampire again on the low-key. Low-key. And I'm not quite sure why this time. But I think I was just like very pale, I had crazy eye bags, and I guess I kind of looked like ghoulish. So, people started calling me a vampire. And then high school was over, and I went to university, and I thought everything was clear. Because no one I knew went to my university. Guess what? Guess what your bunpire developed in her in her university years? I developed a pretty extreme photosensitivity. Basically, my pupils are too large, which makes me very sensitive to light, particularly sunlight, because it's the brightest one. So due to that, I started using a parasol. I'm also very pale, and the city that I went to university in is very, very sunny in the summer. So I bought myself a UV coated parasol, and I started using that. And so the vampire rumors resurged once again. I am now an intern. I thought there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. It's gonna be so normal. We're gonna be so normal about this. It was winter. Up until recently, I was fine. No one suspected a thing. And then someone asked, "Wow, you never really eat, do you? You don't take a lunch break?" I was like, "No, I don't really eat lunch. I eat dinner normally. I don't really like to eat during the days. You know, it's just you know." I still eat lunch. It's fine. It's whatever. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I promise. It's not a big deal. In my mind, like, please, not again. Please, God. So it was winter up until recently. So we were totally fine. We were Gucci. We were so totally fine. And then, this past week, for some reason, it was sunny as hell. It was so fucking sunny. And my translucent, photosensitive ass, I was like, can't use my parasol quite yet. I'm gonna big brain this. I have a UV coat that just looks like a light raincoat. It just looks like a light raincoat, like a windbreaker kind of type situation. So I walked to my internship, from the bus stop to my internship. It was really bright and really sunny. I had my UV coat on with the hood up because my eyes are really sensitive to light. And as I walk into my internship, I take my hood off and I say good morning, and they go, "Why do you have your hood up? It's not raining. It's so sunny today." And I say, "Oh yeah, I'm just really sensitive to light. Just really sensitive to sunlight." The rumors have settled. The rumors have settled in. Yay. Yay. Fuck me. Fuck me, man. Number vampire can vampire eating ASMR man. It's already been up. It's been up. Just drive the noon to the coffee shop. I don't like garlic. Remember, I love garlic though. Garlic, my favorite seasoning. Glue Eater 1991. Glue Eater. Welcome in. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to Nemutopia. Hope you enjoyed your time here because there's no way out. You're in here forever. You're in here forever. Find new clue clothes. Okay. I had to think about that for a second because yes and no. The spring collection of stuff aren't quite out yet. However, I've been looking at clothes. I've been really into Virtual Paradise's sets recently. The setups are really cute. There's specifically a plaid one. I'm not usually a patterns person, but they have a short sleeve plaid setup that comes with these like lacy arm cuffs. So my forearms would still be covered even though it's short sleeve. I'm really tempted to buy it. It also has bunny ears in the back, which definitely helps my wanting to buy it. My desire to purchase. But there's a lot of Virtual Paradise clothes that I want right now. So I might make an order. The upside of getting so many freaking commissions lately is that I have a little bit of cash. I have a little bit of cash at the moment. So I could technically, theoretically, buy clothes. I could spend it on clothes. Why shouldn't I spend it on clothes? I have to still pay tuition, so maybe I should pay tuition first. But then I could spend it on clothes. Why would... What's there to stop me? Okay, what's a Virtual Paradise? There's like a brand. It's a brand! It's a brand. It's one of my favorite brands. It's called Virtual Paradise. It's one of my favorite brands. Yeah. Don't you love... Don't you love, clothes shopping. I love clothes shopping. I love having money. I hate paying tuition. It's real clothes. That's why brand says virtual. Yes. Virtual Paradise is the name of the brand. It's a Chinese GIK brand. I can buy it on Taobao. I have a couple of clothes from Virtual Paradise and they're very nice. And they wash really well too. Which is annoying. When you wear J fashion, then like, especially like my Lisa pieces are a hand wash only, and that's kind of annoying. So I end up wearing them less because, there's just so much details on them. There's a lot of bows, there's a lot of charms, there's a lot of ribbon and lace. So I have to hand wash only, so I end up wearing them less, so I don't have to hand wash clothes constantly. But Virtual Paradise clothes, like, they wash really well. You can throw them in a washing machine on the gentle cycle in like a mesh bag, and they'll come out perfectly fine. I don't have to hand wash them. Which is the dream. Yeah. It's pretty. I googled. Yeah, they're really cute stuff, right? Really cute stuff. I really like their clothes. They wash well, they keep well. I have my first ever JIK setup is a Virtual Paradise setup, and it's, I've had it for like a year now, and it's still good. Like, it's fine. And I've been washing it in the washing machine, and I do wear it a lot. I wear it a lot. And it still looks good, and it's still, like, it's comfy, it fits well. It's comfy, it fits well. It's not like freaking... I also like Kana, but, my hair opinions on Toxic Fury, it's the best kind. Toxic Fury is the best kind. right next to Doomed Yaoi. I like Sena's outfit. Can a normal size girl have that, but on the big side? Oh, Virtual Paradise, I'm not quite sure how their bigger sizes run, but for example, Kana, which is similar style, kind of runs large. Like I own a setup that's a medium, and it's way too big on me. I have to roll up the waistband underneath. I have to roll up the waistband because it's just too big on me. So if you were to get like a large on a Kana brand outfit, you can be fairly big and it will fit. Virtual Paradise, I'm not sure how their sizes run because I only have one set from it, and it doesn't have the tags on it anymore, so I don't remember what size it is. But they have a size chart. So I would just say take your measurements and compare it to the size chart. But you'd be surprised, like Taobao brands can be very accommodating. You think Kana? Yes, I think the brand name is Honkai Impact Rabbit Kana. I think that's the full government name of the brand. Kana. With 2 N's. Honkai Impact Rabbit Kana. Kana. Honkai Impact mentioned. I think Honkai Impact is just something that the Chinese like to add to to the title of anything. Oh my god! Oh, no way! What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Sorry. Cinema roll news. Cinema news. Bing bing sound the fucking bell. What do I have that can make it like a bell noise? Cinema roll news. They're making baby character mascot. What the fuck? From May 15th? Baby! What happened? New cinema roll just dropped. New cinema roll just dropped. That's what happened. Little baby cinema roll just dropped. And Kuromi and my mellow, but you know, I have a bias. I love cinema roll. You're my favorite. I love cinema roll. Do you know how much I love cinema roll? You don't know how much I love cinema roll. You don't understand. You don't comprehend. You think you know? You're like, oh, I get it. You don't know. Hi, John Claps! You don't understand the cinema. You don't get it. You could never get it. You could never get it. You could never get it. Do you know there's like a cinnamon roll? There's a cinnamon roll lip balm, and I really thought long and hard about getting it. I didn't in the end because it was mint. I hate mint. But I thought so hard about buying the cinnamon roll lip balm. I own approximately like 10 different lip balms. Do I need more lip balm? No. Did I want it just because it was shaped like cinnamon roll? Absolutely, 100% yes. All day, every day, 10 times out of 10, yes. 20 times out of 10, 13, 14, 150 times out of 10, I wanted it. I still want it. I will want it today. I will want it tomorrow. He's my child. He's my actual child. He's my child. Also, I hate Crocs. I did consider getting the cinnamon roll Crocs. So fucking over, bro. Lip balm act? Yeah, I have dry lips. And cotton mouth literally all the time because of my medication. When you're on benzos, your mouth is always fucking dry as hell. Do I buy the cinnamon roll bento box? I hate my lips too much, so I have to buy disgusting lip balms. I hate my lips too. You gotta get that Carmex. You gotta get that Carmex in the worst flavor you can find. Unfortunately for me, I bought Carmex in the strawberry flavor, and it's delicious. I have a lip plumper that I also use. It's like a hydrating lip plumper, and that one is very minty. So it keeps me from chewing my lips because I don't like mint. But then my mom also gives me a lot of lip balms, and because she's always like, your lips are fucking dry, take this. Your lips are dry, take this. Your eye bags are so harsh, take this. Your eyes look dry, take this. My mom always in fucking clutch with all of the necessities. Your glasses are dirty. Take this. This is just what hanging out with my mom is like. So, and she knows I really like vanilla. I love vanilla. So she always gets me like, she got me this. I have it on my desk because I use it so much. It's like almost done. It's almost dead. It's a solid lip oil, vanilla, and shea butter. It's good. I like it. Hey, Anime, can you please demonstrate the machine behind you? Yes, but only with sounds due to TOS. So it goes. Hi, Wataku. And so the machine behind it goes and then it goes more or less. Thank you for your question. Thank Yeah. Not the Fukuoka machine, it's Fukuoka, but go try. Go try AS. AYS. Golden 88888 I don't know how many 8s I have. I'm bad. I have numbers bad disease. I have numbers bad disease. Your name. Why does your username change suddenly? Hey, this guy's on his alt account. I don't care. Should I buy the cinnamon roll bento box? I don't eat. I don't eat. Is that my main? I know Echo Shark's main. I know Echo Shark's secondary. I know Echo Shark's YouTube. I know Echo Shark's everything. I stalk you. I'm in your walls. I'm under your bed. I'm. It's dusty under here. When's the last time you vacuumed under your bed? Sorry, I'm on something else today. Right under it, the blankets are very comfy. I like the shadows, thanks. I like the refuge of darkness. I love saying the most fucking dumbest shit ever conceived. It makes me so happy to say an absolutely brainless sentence. I'm stuck on honeywardrobe.com. I don't really order from... Honey Wardrobe is very convenient to order from, don't get me wrong. But I usually order directly from Taobao. I use a proxy, not a proxy, like a forwarding service. Because I have affiliate. My sausage. Sausage isn't here right now, actually. He was here earlier, but he's not here right now. Meow! He's not here right now. Blah 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 blah. Stream is 75% worse without sausage. Alright, so what am I fucking chopped liver? This is so mean. I cannot believe you would say this to me. I'm gonna fucking jump off a bridge right now. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm gonna walk in front of a train. This is about to turn into Nemuri's suicide show on the live stream. No, I can't die yet. There's speckle merch coming in the mail. I have to live. Unfortunately, suicide postponed until after my Pekora anniversary goods arrive. If I measure my girlfriend, it looks like it's the same numbers. Will it like fit okay? Is it like much variant? What? 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 Girlfriend. 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 It's not. Maybe my wife. That's now the 4th proposal I've gotten. I will marry anyone who agrees to send me 2K a month euros and have no further contact. Occasionally I will send you a picture of me spending your money though. That's it. Deal? I knew I'd get one eventually. It sounded in my music. Yeah, but I want to be featured. Featuring nemuri pun. For the streams and everyone dozens. Look, I don't count the joke ones. Okay? I only count the ones that like DM me with like, I could save you, or you should marry me. You wouldn't have to work a day in your life. You could just you could move in with me tomorrow and I will take care of it for the rest of your life. I only count those ones. There's like a level of effort and commitment that is necessary for me to count it as an official proposal. Like you need to have like a game plan, you know, like a long-term game plan for me to consider it a real proposal. Yeah, I've gone like 3 of those so far. Very long, mucho texto. Very long, mucho texto. You should marry me because I would provide for you. I'm an Arabian prince. I would keep you in my palace and feed you. Is there perhaps a harem of beautiful women that I would be a part of? Perchance? No reason. No, just asking, just wanting to know, you know. Is there a harem of beautiful women at that palace? Arabian palace? No reason, just asking. Naturally. Oh, it's maybe the best offer I've gotten so far. Do they all lounge around in see-through clothing in a bathhouse type room that's decorated luxuriously in soft tones but also gold accents? Are they adorned only in see-through fabrics and jewels? I just want to know what my daily life would be like, you know, just in case it's Oh yes, this seems very promising so far. I might have to take this guy up on his offer. I might have to fold. I might have to give this proposal some thought. 2 days later, she leaves and takes all my wives. No, no, no. I wouldn't leave. I would cast you out and take your place. I'd cause a revolution from within. You think I'm gonna waste a perfectly good palace? I wouldn't waste a perfectly good palace. Should I spend like a offensive amount of money at Miniso for my son? My son Cinema. Should I spend an offensive amount of money at Miniso for my son Cinema? And for my son, I mean for me. For me. No. It's not the answer I want. Wait, so are you gonna buy? Can I? I guess. I guess. Wait, did it sell out while it was in my cart? What the fuck? No way. No way. Oh. I'm gonna kill myself. There's no way it's sold out while it was actively in my cart. Oh, I'm gonna die. See, psych. It still shows up in my cart. It just doesn't let me open it. Oh, this does not bode well. If I can't get the plushie, I don't really want. I do want the other stuff, but like, it's not worth the order. What the fuck? I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm upset. This is already. I was already having a rough day. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. I've been good. I've been so good. I've been so good. Actually. I've been so good. I've been so well behaved. I'm trying so hard. My fucking cinema plushie's gone. Possible that the stars are if it's in your car. I think some sites to do that. Don't. Doubt. can buy a bigger one. I don't want a bigger one. I wanted this one because it will fit in my water bottle. I want one that I can attach to my water bottle. I freaking... Hold on, let me get out of the way a little bit. So you see there's freaking... There's a plushie. There's a plushie on my card. Even if I refresh my card, it doesn't go away. But I can't open it in a new tab. And I can open the other stuff. I don't like the brown. I don't like the brown. They have clothes for your plushies. That's cute. Bruh. I'm gonna crash out if it's not available on my Radeon. It's all the Samuel people, critters. There's the My Mellow one right here. Where's it? Anyways. I don't think I'm planning on getting this pillow. So if I just open that and remove this. It's not that much money. It's 20 bucks. 3 items. I only need one. It's 15 bucks plus shipping. It's gonna be like 20 bucks because it's local shipping. It's not even that much money. That's not like a bankruptcy amount of money. But if they don't have this, I don't wanna. If they don't have this, I don't wanna pay $5 shipping for like a $5 keychain. That's ass, bro. Hoes mad. It's me. I'm hoes. I'm hoes. I'm hoes. I'm mad. Camera show sucked. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. The pyramid episode was cool. It's the only one I remember. It's the only episode I remember is the pyramid one. I liked the sleepy bear. What was the sleepy one called? A bedtime bear. Yeah, that was my favorite one. He was sleepy. I'm an adult. Thank you for asking. freaking love bedtime bear, bro. He's just a sleepy little guy. He has a little moon and star on his tummy. He's so cute. Excuse me. Have a math exam tomorrow instead of starting watching on the Crash Out for Cinema Kitchen Love at Peak. Thanks for the blessings, but my sneeze is my own business. I never got into My Little Pony. I liked Care Bears because it was like cute. I hated. My unpopular opinion. I hated As Told by Ginger. I hated when that shit came on because I didn't like it, and it meant there was nothing good to watch. And then it would take forever. Episodes of As Told by Ginger, I don't know if they were just super long or if they would play like 2-3 episodes in a row. It sucked. I liked Pepper Ann though. I like Pepper Ann and I like Fillmore. I still like Fillmore, actually. I should rewatch Fillmore. I love like a rip on a police show. I love a riff on a buddy cop show on God for Real. Zainab, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Number Opens time here consistently and you're in here forever. Ever. No thank you. I don't want to try to say that. Thanks though. Thank you, but no thank you. I appreciate your no thank you. どうする? Is his name I've not heard in many names? What, Fillmore? I always remember the opening line. Fillmore, I'm on it. Fucking love Fillmore. The buddy cop with a goth girl. Give me a fucking goth girl with a bob, with a cunty bob, and a buddy cop show. I'm fucking locked in. That was my favorite shit when I was younger. I still like it. I still rewatch it regularly. Hi, Manata. You're black. Because, I mean, what was her name? Ingrid Third, that's her name. Fucking goth baddie with a cunty bob. I love her. She was the blueprint, by the way. I've been trying to become her all my life. Have there sampled this whole stream into song, can I please? I mean, you can try. You can do your best. But yeah, and then freaking Fillmore's backstory is so cool. It's like how he's like a reformed delinquent and now turned like, I mean, it was so good. Fillmore is so freaking good. I recommend anyone who likes cartoons to watch Fillmore. And Kim Possible. Kim Possible is really good. I rewatch Kim Possible regularly, especially the movies. Kim Possible movies are good. When I was in my last year of high school, I was really going through it. Like, it was really bad. And I wanted to die. But I couldn't. Because it was like my last year, and I could finally see the light at the end of the tunnel, because I was gonna move out for university after finishing high school. So I was like, okay, now this is like, I have to at least give like life outside of this hellhole a try. So I can't die right now, so I need to make it through. So what I would do is, like, every Sunday, I would make myself chicken nuggets, fries, and like a fried egg, and like mozzarella sticks, and I would watch Kim Possible every Sunday for like hours. So that I could withstand another week of 12th grade. It sounds so dramatic now, but at the time I was like, I need this. I was like fucking heroin addict. Like, I need this, or I'm not gonna make it. And also, another thing. When I was studying for my university entrance exams, I really badly needed to study for them, because I needed to get into university so I could move the fuck out. And I was really stressed, and my dad was being awful about the whole thing, to like an insane degree. And like, I had to study because I had to get into university so I could get the fuck out of the house. So I would be studying, and then I would study for like 2 hours, and then I would have like a break of like 5 minutes of uninterrupted crying, like devastated sobbing. And then I would, like, the timer would go off for 5 minutes. I would, like, wipe my face with a towel, and I'd go back to studying. I think that was, like, one of the worst months of my life. Was for the fucking entrance exams. It was one of the worst months of my life. It's so bad. I could like, looking back at the time, I thought it was like normal. Looking back, I can tell you like crazy shit my dad did to try to get me to not leave. It's insane. I don't usually talk on stream about like stalkers, but I've had 3 stalkers in my life. I try not to talk about them because it tends to encourage the behavior, but it's been long enough right now that I feel like I can mention it a little bit without too much issue. One of those stalkers was my dad. My actual father. Actually stalked me to the point where I had to go to like the police station. Because it was insane. He would send me like dozens of calls and texts a day. Even though I had him blocked. And then he started calling my friends. And he called one of my friends' parents. I was 23, by the way. This wasn't like, I wasn't like a teenage runaway or something. I cut contact with him, and he called me 26 times in a day. And then when that failed, he called my roommate. And then he started calling my friends. And then he started calling my friends' parents. And then he started sending letters. It was crazy, and I had to go to the police station to be like, hey, I'm worried he's gonna show up on my door, so... And they basically said, well, none of these are direct threats, so we can't do anything, but if he shows up, then that is a direct threat, and you can call us and we'll have him removed. So yeah, eventually the letters stopped coming, and I still have him blocked. Sometimes I unblock him to check, and I have like 30 calls, like dozens of texts. But then for a while, for like a month, he was like harassing my mom. It was so bad. He went to her fucking workplace. It was so bad. I can talk about it now because at this point, it's been like years. But at the time, it was crazy. At the time, it was crazy. Genuinely, what is this problem? Yeah. Was awesome as a stalker? Yeah. Yeah, please. And he called my landlord too. Like, not the landlord that was my landlord at the time. My previous landlord, whom he had the contact of, he also called my landlord. I found out later when we called that landlord, because we've been wanting to move for a while. We called that landlord. We're like, hey, you used to be our landlord. Do you have any open properties? He was like, no, but also your father called looking for you. But that's private information about our tenants. We're not allowed to reveal any of it. I was like, thank you for not revealing any private information. That's actually came in clutch. And Laura, my like land gesture. Can I get a like for this joke? Unfunny but good attempt. The mods only give him 10 lashings this time. Only give them 10 lashings. There's no need for 15. There's a lot of crazy shit, my dad. Even before that, even before the whole stalking thing, like the big fallout, he still occasionally sends me letters that just say, like, the letters just say, like, you can still apologize. It's been years, bro. It's been years. It's been years. It's been years. He sends me letters, they just say, you can still apologize. It's fucking ominous as shit. There was crazier shit that he did before the fallout. Like, when I was trying to get into university, the way it works is that, like, you apply to a university and you rent an apartment, like, before you know that if you got in. Because if you don't get in, you have like a month to cancel your contract and you get your money back. All my friends are moving together to the same city. Hi, Sneakaduncho. We're telling horrifying tales about my father. all my friends are moving out to the same city to go to university together. I was with them. And we all had to put down the deposit on the apartment that we were going to be sharing. And you know, it's one of those things, like, you just have to rent the apartment, and then you find out if you get into university, and then if you didn't, you cancel it and you get your money back, right? My dad forced me to go to university, by the way. It was not an option to not go to university. My dad also refused to put down the deposit for the apartment. My friend paid my share of the deposit because my dad wouldn't, because he did not believe I would get into university because I'm stupid. He said to me, I don't think you tried hard enough. You're not gonna get in. So then I got in to one of the most competitive courses in the country for my specific area. I did get in, and I was like, okay, so you gotta pay the deposit to my friend now. Because you know, they paid the deposit. And my dad said, well, you get your deposit back once you move out, so I don't think I should, like, pay it. He's gonna get it back once you guys move out, so. Yeah. Yeah. That was my dad. That was my dad. Eventually I did get him to pay the deposit. But it was a battle. Uphill both ways. Also, in my country, like, your parents are legally obligated to provide for you for as long as you're in education. So if you're a university student, legally, your parents have to provide for you. They have to pay your tuition, and they have to pay for your accommodation and give you enough money to live. Halfway through my university, that's when the big fallout with my dad happened. And he just cut me off in the middle of the pandemic. He just cut me off. I was a full-time student. I had no money. He only ever gave me like 50 euros a month in cash for food and utilities. Which means I had no savings. I had no money. I had nothing to my name. He cut me off. It was the middle of a pandemic. Yeah, I was just fucked. And so I went to court. And my dad had a friend of his that works at the court office postpone the hearing until, for literal years, until I aged out of him having to provide for me. Did your school help with that? No, I had to drop out. My friends helped with that. My friends helped me with rent and food. My friends' parents helped me. And then I started streaming and doing commissions, and I was able to pay for myself partially. And then I was able to get, you know, my disability diagnosis. Because by the way, I'm very disabled because I'm autistic. Do you know why I didn't have an autism, do you want to guess why I didn't have an autism diagnosis until I was 20? Because my dad refused to let me get one. Turns out, once I was no longer under my dad's management, let's put it that way, turns out there had been formal requests for an assessment since I was 3 years old that my dad vetoed. So yeah. Hi everybody! I'm having a comfy stream. It's you could call it that. That is one of the things you could call it. As a whole, or as a whole ordeal. So yeah, I had to drop out of university. I had nothing to my name. I'm disabled to the point where I cannot work. It was just, everything was fucked. Hi to the forecast, welcome in home. Damn, shout out copyright from a one today, or one of the rare Vtuber pics of children to drop some refreshing booty in here, so I hope you enjoy. That is certainly a gif that I am seeing with my eyeballs. Thank you. See you in another life. See you in the next life. This is the Overwatch rank that they're walking into. I think the level of cursed energy might be pretty on par with ranked Overwatch. So yeah, if there is a hell, it's just like Hitler and an empty seat waiting for mine own father. I recently reconnected with some family on my dad's side for the first time in many years. And one of my cousins asked me, like, what happened? Because I haven't asked him at all. Because I don't feel like I can ask him, so I'm asking you, what happened? And I told her, and she was like, I don't think you're lying, but I don't think I can believe that. I was like, yeah. I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Maybe not looking like a star maxing. No. He's never laying eyes on me ever again. Hi, Amanata. Bro just keeps popping in. I'll say hello to you every time. It's fine. I don't mind it. I did not reconnect with my stalker maxing that. I reconnected with my auntie and my cousins. Got multiple Oshis, sorry. Not the poly, not the Oshi polykill, bro. If you really want to suffer in your own dreams over shrine, have your back. Yeah, who needs my dad when I can get verbally abused by Overwatch ranked? Is ASMR now? No. What? What? Oh my god. Okay, last dad story. Last one. I was supposed to get my driver's license before I was on that, before I was, on the medication that doesn't let me drive. I was supposed to get my driver's license. My dad, after much pains, handed me the money to sign up for my driving license. I had exams, so I didn't have time to go to the place. My dad bought a stereo with the money, and he made me go pick it up. My dad bought the 500 euro that I was supposed to use to pay for my driver's license classes. My dad bought a secondhand stereo with and made me go trade off the money for the stereo. He made me go give the money and take the stereo. It was too heavy for me to carry, so I needed one of my friends who lived with me at the time to come help me pick up the stereo that had been bought with my driver's license money. And then my dad proceeded to yell at me twice a week, every week, for not going to sign up for driving licenses, even though he had spent the money. And I couldn't. I couldn't sign up for driving licenses because he spent the money. He spent the money for my driving license, for my driving classes. Yep. Yep. But you know what? Silver lining, silver lining, silver lining, silver lining. We're gonna look on the bright side for once. And you have therapy this morning then? No, it got postponed. It got postponed to next Wednesday. So you guys are gonna have to listen to me. On the bright side, you cannot legally disown your children unless they have a violent criminal record. So when that motherfucker dies, I get everything. 'Cause I have an only child. When that motherfucker dies, it's all mine. His car, his house, every acre of land he owns, everything is mine. I'm gonna put it in a pile and I'm gonna watch it burn. Need to outlive him? It won't be hard. He has a bad heart. It's just a waiting game now. I'm gonna put everything he ever loved in a pile and I'm gonna burn it. I have to go in 3 minutes, but I'll watch this video again. I'll tell me what's your favorite music genre? I like idol music, like J-pop, and I like hip-hop, and I like metal. I like Vocaloid. Those are my favorite genres. Figure it out. Oh, Faye, sounds like he has the money and no things of value. Ah, he does. He does. He does. He does. He owns a house. He bought a new car recently. I heard through the grapevine. He bought a new car. Life is easy now that you don't have to legally provide for the daughter you abandoned. So he has a new car, he has a house that's fully paid off. He has some land that he inherited from my grandmother. My grandmother, which left money for me to go to university with, so I could get an education that he took, money that he took. He's got shit. I'm gonna burn it. I'm gonna put it in a pile and I'm gonna set fire to it, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna feel so good. I hope he's in his coffin writhing. I hope he can. I hope there's an afterlife, just so that he can see me burning everything he loved to the ground. You know the first thing I'm gonna do when he dies is I'm gonna take my mom to the house he stole from her, and I'm gonna give her anything she wants from it. Anything she wants from it. I'm gonna open the doors and I'm gonna tell her, anything that's yours, take it. And everything else is going up in flames. And then I'll reach inner peace. Inner peace. If you're ever wondering, Nemuri, what drives you, it's spite. Mine enemies shall perish by mine own hand. You need to say in Minecraft after that, Nem? No, I don't. You're allowed to burn your own property, as long as it's not fire season. Salad and go on a shopping spree, I could also do that. Trolling family thing is a bunch for the follow. Welcome them. Don't be open to your time here because this is no way out. You're in here forever. He has a garage full of power tools, full of really expensive power tools. I'm gonna sell all of those and I'm gonna buy dresses. I'm gonna donate it to my son, Cinnamoroll. And his bloodline dies with me. Is another advantage of being an only child? I'm taking this family tree down with me. This branch ends here. Can I have them? I'll give you a discount. Best I can do. Best I can do is a 10% discount. Also, eat sausage tuna each day. Tuna is not sausage's favorite food. He likes it just fine. He's been a fiend for people food lately. Sausage likes ham, chicken, and potato chips. Asking for a friend where the fuck is she in class is a power tool? I think that's more of a household appliance. Depends on the potency, I suppose. Like, what's the difference between a bread slicer and a table saw? You know? Context, I suppose. People suck gonna slice really stale big breads. And now like a rough, then it's probably a sour tool. Probably a power tool. Butchers use bandsaws for meat. Yeah. And if you go to a Portuguese grocery store, you can buy a whole salted cod, and they use a big they use this big fucking guillotine to cut it, and you have to push, like, it has a button on each side, and you have to push both buttons, one with each hand, to make sure you're not chopping off a limb. However, if the limb you're chopping off is not yours, that doesn't really prevent it. The 2-button mechanism doesn't really prevent it. But yeah, they have this big guillotine, like, it's not, is it mnemonic? Mnemonic? No, not mnemonic. It uses, air pressure? What's that called? Is it mnemonic? Pneumatic, yes. They have a pneumatic guillotine. Thank you for the pneumatic clutch. Pneumatic guillotine for cutting salted cod. I always wanted to try it out. Mnemonic. I've run on time to be useful, and I'm so grateful for that. I've been craving milk bread really bad. Sorry, just because we were talking. Okay, here's where my brain went. Salted power tool, guillotine, salted cod guillotine, grocery store, bread. I've been really craving milk bread. Can't milk bread, dummy. Don't got tits. You can make bread into whatever shape you want. You can make it into a nipple shape. You can have nipple bread. There is actually already nipple bread. I saw nipple bread at the grocery store once. I don't think it was called nipple bread, but it looked like nipples, so I'm calling it nipple bread. I'm coining the term nipple bread. Mnemonic is a combo of pneumatic and bubonic and extreme plague dispenser. And a mnemonic device. It's a little tool to help you remember all of the plagues. The dresses grocery store stat. You can technically milk chocolate and bread and have milk bread. No, then you'll have milk chocolate bread. That's not what I want. I want milk bread. The really fluffy milk bread. I want it. You have milk bread every morning? I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Do you have it? Do you have it with the ham and cheese and the chalky milk sometimes? The classic Portuguese lunch is not lunch, like lunch. The classic Portuguese snack is a milk bread sandwich with ham and cheese in the middle, and then a chalky milk or a compal. Chalky milk is like ukal usually. Alternatively, carcaça com manteiga and ukal or melit. Confo, what's that? Compal is a Portuguese juice and cannery brand. They make canned tomatoes and also 100% natural fruit juice. And also canned beans. It's a juice and cannery thing, and the juice is 100% fruit juice with no added water or anything, so it's really thick usually, depending on the fruit. It has no added water, no added sugar. It's just 100% fruit. And they come in these little glass bottle jars that you open. You know? This is pretty good. I don't like the thick ones. I don't like the thin ones. I like the berry one. I like the apple one. I don't like the thick ones. The pulpanter has to be in the the 1 and the 2 max. You like the Tutti Frutti one? No. Tutti Frutti, I like umbongo. bongo, eight frutas. Yeah. The strawberry bongo is so good. It's so rare. The SS rare strawberry bongo is so freaking good. But you don't find it very often. Oh my god, Alec. When you come over, I have a bunch of like Portuguese, like childhood juices that I want you to try. Do you like thick juice? Is also an important question though. That's it, Colorant Supreme. I used to love Ukal. And then I started becoming lactose intolerant right as they came out with their lactose-free version. But then I became intolerant to the other proteins in milk. Like whey. I'm pretty intolerant to whey. So I'm patiently waiting for them to come out with a non-dairy version. I miss Ukal so much, the chocolate. Please make a non-dairy Ukal, please, I need it. I need it. No way. I tried some protein powder, because my roommate's really into fitness lately. So I tried some protein powder, and it obliterated my stomach. And it was lactose-free, whey protein. Obliterated my stomach, bro. It was so bad. I don't think I have enough protein in my diet. Like, I don't think I have enough anything in my diet. I have the wackest diet of all time. It's so cooked. Actually, it should be more cooked. 50% of my diet is just simple sugars. Bro, I've been, like... I always have, like, almonds in my bag for when I'm at my internship. Eat broccoli? I eat broccoli multiple times a week. Okay, so I have a normal dinner. So, like, a normal, balanced, good dinner. I have that. And then the rest of my day is just coffee. Like, 5 almonds. Salted, usually. That's the monster. I haven't had energy drinks in forever, by the way. But my workplace does have a little coffee machine that my internship place has a coffee machine that I am a frequent patron of. But like, I don't take a lunch break when I'm at my internship because I also don't eat lunch when I'm at home. So I'll have like 5 almonds sometimes, or 1 boiled egg, depending on what kind of day it is. And then I'll have a regular dinner. That's pretty balanced because, you know, my roommate cooks and they're a freaking health nut. Speaking of the devil, hold on 1 second.
One moment, please.
I'm getting fucking milk bread, let's go! That was my roommate. Speak of the devil, that was my roommate. It was like, I'm at the grocery store, do you want anything? Milk bread. Fuck yeah. Dried fish, soybeans, fiber, solutions, processed foods you can better absorb. I have a good amount of fiber in my diet, actually. Fiber might be the only part of my diet that's not, like, horrible. Because, I like cheesy pudding. I like cheesy pudding. And also, aren't almonds high in fiber? I know they're highest in fats, but... 12 grams of fiber per 100 grams is not bad. I'd say I eat like maybe 50 grams of almonds a day. Maybe? No, that's too many almonds. I just looked up what 50 grams of almonds looks like. I have like half of them. I have like 5 almonds or a boiled egg. Depending on the day. If I'm at home, it's more likely to be boiled egg. If I'm at internship, it's more likely to be 5 almonds. I have, I don't like walnuts. Partially because of my dad, but we've talked enough about that one for today. I like almonds lately. I've been enjoying them. They're good. And then I have regular dinner. And then I have dessert. I really like dessert. I do take a multivitamin. Every day. But I'd say like a third to half of my calories in a day come from dessert. I like a dessert. Oh, sometimes instead of the almonds or the egg, I'll have like a triangle cheese. You know triangle cheese? Yeah. And then I have a well-balanced dinner. Usually like tofu with rice and veg, or like shrimp, noodles, and spinach. Seafood has good protein, but cholesterol is an issue. I'm very picky with what seafood I like. I like crab. I like shrimp. I like white fish. I like salmon. That's it. Eel. I like eel only prepared in the Japanese way. I only like grilled eel with the yummy sauce and the shirogohan. All the sources of protein less dense than land protein. I don't eat meat. Sometimes I'll eat a little bit of chicken, but meat upsets my stomach. Red meats especially, like, annihilate my stomach. I can't eat them. damn it. What did I have the other day? We went to the mall. Okay, I had dinner at the mall the other day. What did I have? Oh, I had the vegan KFC. It was good. No tomatoes. I had one of their like vegan burgers with no tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like raw tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like raw tomatoes. Yucky. They're yucky. They're yucky. The seeds are yucky. The seeds are so yucky. Cherry tomatoes are okay because you can't. The seeds are smaller and less imposing. But don't fucking hit me with the fucking raw tomato. I hate every slice of tomato. Why did you put tomato in my burger? Disgusting. You know what goes great in a burger, though? It's the most Portuguese thing I've said all day, surprisingly. Fried egg. Fried egg on burger? Oh my god. It goes crazy style. I have similar views on tomatoes because they're nasty. The cherry tomato, like, is less offensive. I can eat some cherry tomatoes. Sometimes I can even eat them raw. But miss me with the no, miss me. Miss me with a slice of tomato in my otherwise delicious burger. I don't want it. I have no desire to contend with it. No, thank you. So I always ask no tomato. My pickled paprika is good on. Oh, you mean like bell pepper, pickled bell pepper. I don't think I've had pickled peppers on burger except for like jalapenos. I do like roasted peppers on the burger though. I think they're yummy. Put like a fucking roasted pepper mayo, like a roasted pepper aioli on a burger. You fuck me up, bro. I love a burger. It's yummy. I love a yummy burger. Bionic. Pickled fruit is good for gut biome health usually. Doesn't it have to be like lacto fermented for it to be good for the gut? Just vinegar pickles by themselves are not I don't know. I do eat sourdough. Wait, I forgot. I eat sourdough bread. I had sourdough bread today. I had a slice of sourdough with triangle cheese. That's supposed to be pretty good for your gut health. Also, I like yogurt. Like I've been liking. There's this like soy scare with the freaking. I like that one. I like kimchi. I love kimchi. We make kimchi every year. We make homemade kimchi every year. And I go to town on it. I like kimchi. I like pickled garlic. I like pickled onion too. Now I'm hungry, and my milk bread isn't here yet. I like Probably have to go to work tomorrow. Hope you feel better. Feel better soon, Beam. Sorry, big yawn. Goodness. I'm hungry. I'm thinking about the milk bread now, bro. You should have never told me. You can't call me midstream and be like, yo, I got your milk bread. You can't do that. I'm gonna starve to death before the milk bread gets here. What is the main difference between Spanish and Portuguese languages? Portuguese, like spoken Portuguese is like closer, way closer to Latin and to like Old Portuguese than Spanish is to Latin and Old Spanish. Like there's a work from the 1500s. There's a book from the 1500s that we still learn in school, like Portuguese book, and it's still perfectly readable and understandable. Aside from some spelling differences, the language has not changed that much. Spanish, Old Spanish is very different. Also, Portuguese is harder to learn. We have a lot more grammatical rules and annoying things. It's also harder to pronounce. Talking about European Portuguese is a lot harder to pronounce. Brazilian Portuguese is easier, and Spanish is also easier than European Portuguese. European Portuguese is very annoying for non-native speakers to grasp, because there's a lot of sounds that we have that you guys, that other languages don't, just because it's so old. There's sounds that I can't make, and I'm a native Portuguese speaker from birth. There's an LH sound and an NH sound that I cannot make because of my lisp. And that usually stumps, like, especially native English speakers. Portuguese, European Portuguese is more annoying. TLDR. So yeah, we're more annoying. Bro, I'm suffering from success. I just got another commission request. I'm tired and overworked, gang. Hopefully my PayPal looks chubby today. Bro, my stomach just growled really loud. Brrrr. I have internship tomorrow, and then Friday we'll have another stream. I'll stream again on Friday. Saturday maybe stream. Sunday never stream. Sunday is Easter Sunday, and we'll be with my mom. I need to check trains. If you have anything you want me to relate to Nemo Mama, let me know. She's not taking marriage proposals at the moment either, so don't bother. Also, I've already had one iffy dad. I don't need another one. Thanks. Oh, there's quite a lot of trains. What kind of? There is a number of trains. Yo, why are these trains so expensive? So that tomorrow's a half day. For whom? For you. Not for me. Me, it's a regular day. Regular schmegular day. I will start at 11 and I finish at 5. No lunch break. I'm not even a worker. I'm an intern at a non-profit. I'm a Chungus intern, bro. I have to draw traditional outfits to make a coloring book. Which is fine. It's not, it's kind of, they're turning out kind of cute. They're turning out pretty cute, I can't complain. I mean, I can, and I will, and I have, but... You know, it's fine. It's a-okay. I'll just go and have a regular day at work for my internship that I pay to work at. I pay tuition to work at this internship, this non-profit that I pay to work at. I go in and I draw, and then I go home. I take the bus. Oh yeah, someone was like, as I was leaving yesterday, someone commented, "Wow, you always leave right on time." To which I replied, "Yeah, I take the bus, so I always arrive on time as well." Which was the politest way I could have said, "Yeah, you're not getting another minute out of me, bitch." So round of applause for not crashing out. Even though it was late in the day and I wanted to go home. I was already tired. That's like when people catch me like... This is why I need one of those like not friendly vests that that dogs get. But like I need one of those for people. Because my RBF is not doing it. Because people say, "Wow, you always leave right on time." It's like, yes, I arrive on time as well. It's called being punctual. My defense system isn't working. They just think I'm quirky. They just think someone commented on like how I dress, and they were like, "You dress like a doll. You're so doll-like. You have like round. Your eyes are big, and you have like a round features like a doll. You're so much like a doll. You look just like a doll." I was wearing a frilly headdress. Not a dress, a headdress. Like one of those, like the ones you see on maid outfits with like really ruffly. So I see the comparison, but you know. What do you call a group of Batmen? Batmen? Swarmmen? That's a family. That's Bruce Wayne and his 3 adopted sons. That's just a family. Hi, the Astolfo mating presser. That machine scares you. Your name scares me. But I respect it, and you should also respect the contraption. Thank you. Tudo bem? Sim, é contigo. We're gonna play Flashbang's neck down show by speaking Portuguese again. You can't do this to him. Can't just do that to him. Jump scare. I like how whenever people come into my chat for the first time and I have the fucking PTEN, they're always like, they don't really think that I speak Portuguese. They're always like testing me out. Like a douchey white guy asking you to name 3 Radiohead songs. Yeah, I like Radiohead. Yeah, what's your favorite album? It depends. But then my answer to the what's your favorite Radiohead album is very complicated. Because emotionally, I'm most attached to a moon-shaped pool because of the circumstances surrounding the time that I listened to it. However, I think, like, sound-wise, OK Computer is probably my favorite one. Either OK Computer or In Rainbows, because they're the most, like, that fit within the genres that I like. But A Moon-Shaped Pool came out, like, right at a very formative time in my life, and I remember gathering in an abandoned building with all my friends at 4 a.m. to hear the album, listen to the album for the first time. Just slumming it in my teenage dirtbag era, and listening to the fucking beautiful, hauntingly beautiful vocals on that fucking album. Just, I transcended. I was also probably stoned, so... that definitely added to it. There was a time where I dabbled in the devil's lettuce. Short period of time where I dabbled in the devil's lettuce. Smoking is not good for you if you have asthma. It was really bad. That's my question because I know some Spanish will call that. It's okay. I don't mind it. I don't really mind it. It's like when I said I was going to the JID concert, I ended up not going due to circumstances. And I mentioned that I like Kendrick, and immediately someone was like, "Oh yeah, what's your favorite Kendrick album?" Is, you know, why would I pretend to like Kendrick Lamar? He's only like the most popular rapper right now. It's whatever, it's whatever, it's whatever. People don't believe me when I say I like hip-hop. And they're allowed to not believe me. I don't look the type. I don't usually listen to K-pop. Sorry, it's changing the subject slightly. I don't usually listen to K-pop. I have like a couple hand-picked K-pop songs that I like because they sound like J-pop. But I had my phone in my pocket while I was listening to those couple hand-picked K-pop songs that sound like J-pop. On my bus drive home yesterday. And then freaking Le Seraphim started playing. And that shit goes hard as hell when you're like power walking home. I was fucking power walking home with my headphones blasting, dressed like act like an angel and look like crazy. Dun 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 dun. I was fucking power walking home in my platform and my platform strappy shoes that make me a full 15 centimeters taller. Height mocking half the guys at my internship simply by I'm probably the shortest woman at my internship, yet every day I height mock half the guys by simply having tall shoe. I've never worn flats to work, bro. And now I feel like I can't also because like the illusion will be gone. And also, like, we have all wood flooring, and I sound very intimidating walking down the hall. And the wood flooring with my stompy shoes. It's great. I recommend it. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, do recommend. Everyone knows when I'm coming down the stairs. It's so funny. Front. What to use is have tools. What point of tools if you do not use? If I can have platform shoe that makes me taller, why would I not wear? I did this, okay, like the other, like couple months ago, I saw some family members that I hadn't seen in a really long time, and I was wearing my like stompy shoes, and they were like, wow, I don't remember you quite as tall. And I was like, oh, it's the shoes. They're like, no way, can you step down from them? The level of humiliation ritual of stepping down from my platform shoes and being like a full head shorter. Fuck. It was insane. It was so humbling. I was enjoying height mugging. Why did I have to be humbled like that? Stream of the booster suit to them? Fuck you, I am actually sitting on a pillow. Fuck you. My butt gets sore. I'm sitting on a pillow. Counter, I am also sitting at a floor desk, so. Can I see the avatar dip behind the frame? See, it's not that different. It's not that different without the pillow. It's not that different. Also, I have the swankiest office chair at my internship. Out of all the interns, I went there first, so I got to pick my office first. I just picked the one that was like most secluded, to be honest. And that had enough natural light that I wouldn't have to use the fluorescent lights. And I have the comfy chair. Everyone else has normal chair. I have comfy office chair. Do you like drawing the cubicle all day? How does it work? Yeah, it's basically like a little room with a skylight. And I just draw in there all day. And from time to time, people come to my door and they're like, hey, can you draw this? And I'm like, yeah, no problem. And then I send it back to them. And then sometimes I walk down the stairs to use the coffee machine. And then I go back up to my hole. I go back up to my hole. That's it. That's the whole thing. I barely speak to people. The Gladys don't open office like everywhere else then. No, it's in a really old house. The non-profit has been in place for a very long time, and it's in a really old house. So it's like it has, so it's old Portuguese houses. Old houses in Portugal are like have many very small rooms. Very many small rooms. So I have one of those small rooms to myself. I share it with a big filing cabinet, and sometimes people come to take things out of the filing cabinet, and they go, "Oh, excuse me," and I go, "Oh, no, go right ahead." And I moved my desk slightly so that my monitor only faces the wall behind me, and I'm facing directly the door, so I always see when someone's about to come in, and no one can see my screen. So I watch Doremi all day. I watch Ojamajo Doremi at work all day, and I draw in a little room by myself with a comfy chair and an aircon. It's so good. I'm actually bawling. I am paying to be there though. Let's not forget that I am paying tuition to work at this facility, okay? However, I'm very comfy. And there's a bus. I only have to walk like less than 5 minutes from my bus stop to work. And it's a bus stop where all of the main buses go through, and the buses that go through there drop me off like right in front of my house. So it's like perfect. Basically, it's perfect. And I wish they would hire me. But as I said, they are a non-profit, and they have no budget. So I don't think they'll be hiring me anytime soon. But it's pretty dope. I wish I got to work there forever like this. It would be great. And then like once a week there's like a field trip there. I usually dodge them because they're usually on Fridays, but sometimes I don't dodge them. And I get to hear like an entire gaggle of 4th graders chanting weird things. They're so weird. The kids are so weird, bro. I kind of love it though, because the top floor is where all the offices are, and it's cordoned off. So like, no, the place opens to visitors in the afternoon, but the top floor where the offices are is cordoned off, so no one ever comes upstairs. But I can hear them downstairs. I can hear them downstairs. And it's just like a bunch of kids, like 50 kids. And sometimes they start chanting. Like one day I was fucking in my office watching Doremi and drawing. And I through my headphones, I started hearing chanting. I had to take one ear out. And they're just going, "Mama, mama, mama, mama." 50 kids! It cracked me up so bad. Like one day my bus was a little late, so I came in a little like 5 minutes late, which meant that one of the field trips was already starting, and I had to wait for the kids to go through so I could go up to the top floor. And I don't know if it's how I was dressed, or I don't know why. Kids like to stare at me a lot, even on the street. Kids look at me a lot. I think just because I dress like frilly. Sometimes like a very small child will go, "Look, Mama's a princess." If I'm wearing something particularly ruffly. But I walk in and immediately, I walk into my internship and immediately the whole vibe changes. The kids are now entranced by this new strangely dressed person that just spawned in. And I'm just waiting for them to go up so I can get to my office. But it's funny. They like wave at me and I wave back like, hi. I get stared at a lot by kids. I don't mind it. Out of all of the demographics that I get stared at by, kids are the least offensive one, as in I don't really care at all. I think it's kind of funny. I think it's kind of funny. It's just because I'm wearing like sparkly stuff with like bows and frills. Scared of them until she listens blurts out any attempt at communication. Bruh. I don't know if I look intimidating. I don't think I do. I don't know. I'm very... I've been told I look frail. So I don't know if I'm intimidating. I kind of look like a Victorian child dying of consumption, but kids just find me interesting to look at. Because I got like sparkly shit and like bows and ruffles and lace and shit. And my shoes are sparkly. They are. And there's usually like charms hanging from my bag. Like the purse I usually wear to work has like a gold Sailor Moon staff charm. And kids like that shit. My backpack has a big Totoro plushie on it. Kids like plushies. Dogs also really like plushies. Did you get the Ida yet? Yes, I'm just waiting for the contents. I can't wear the Ida bag yet because I'm waiting for the contents of the Ida bag to arrive. I have 2 sets of inserts coming in. I have an entire box of Pekora blind box pins, like can badges. I have an entire box of can badges. I think it has like I don't even know how many pins comes in the full set box. Let me see. How many in the whole box? I don't know. Doesn't say. Fuck. But I bought the whole box. I didn't buy the individual packages. I bought the whole box. And then I also have the Pekora birthday merch coming in. And then I also... Oh! 10 packs per box. 10 packs per box. Good. Value. Money worth. And the birthday merch is coming. And then... I also am buying a can badge maker. Like a can badge press. Because I also want to make a CL Phantom Hive insert for my Ida bag. And I already bought a keychain. I bought matching Ciel and Sebastian keychains for me and my best friend. I love spending money. Don't like when the money goes away though. But yeah, I haven't been able to wear my Ida bag yet because I'm waiting for the inserts to come in, for the stuff for the inserts to come in. But yeah, I'm very excited. I do have the bag already. The bag is very nice quality. I bought it from a brand called Fuyuneko, which is known for their like high quality Ida bags. I bought the original Victoria large. I bought the large original Victoria Fuyuneko Ida bag, by the way. It's very beautiful. I kind of want some more of their bags though, because they're really nice. The thing about Fuyuneko is that like, it's not just like a clear backpack. It's actually a well-designed, beautiful bag that just has like a window that you can put your oshi in. Which is every girl's dream, in my opinion. It's this girl's dream for sure. They have a really little one, like a little clutch that is very cute. But yeah. They come in many colors. I recommend. They're very high quality. I just need to decorate mine. I just need to eat in my bag. Anyways, I feel like I've yapped enough for today. My throat kind of hurts. It's been 4 hours of non-stop yapping. Thank you for listening to me trauma dump today, by the way. I appreciate that real bad. Who shall we raid today? I don't know. Maybe Shalom. And I thank everybody so much for coming. Thank you for staying. I hope this wasn't as harrowing. Thank you for keeping me company even when my day was kinda poopy. I like you a little bit sometimes, maybe. You'll never get it out of me. I'm gonna be watching Shando's stream. I'll be lurking there. So I hope to see you there. Please help her have a lovely stream. Bye bye.